Now, really? I thought we were past this, guys. Star Ocean, aka Flop Ocean, is pumping out yet another entry in this franchise of regurgitated entries that are somehow worse than the last installment. I mean, let's go back in time. Let's take a trip into the past here, folks, into the history books. Star Ocean has always been a one-note joke that has tried to very, very poorly imitate Final Fantasy. It's a Final Fantasy clone through and through. And what really sucks about Star Ocean, the Divine Force, is you can tell the developers have given up and been completely sapped of any inkling of creativity they've had, but they continue to see Square Enix succeed. Do you want to know why Square Enix succeeds with Final Fantasy? It's because they put actual care, love, and effort into their games. They're not content to commit goddamn copyright infringement, copying everything over, just altering enough so they don't get hit with a goddamn lawsuit, and pumping that product out. Star Ocean's always been overrated. The JRPG fanboys like to suck it off as the second coming of Final Fantasy, an edgy alternative that gives the hardcore gamers something to look forward to. Quite frankly, when I'm playing Star Ocean, the only thing I have to look forward to is the next time I can go take a piss break so I can stop being bored to death by the irrelevant story, the bland-ass characters, the dull environments, the bare bones fucking combat system, and above all else, the god-awful and derivative art style. You see, Star Ocean is the type of game that we see cookie-cutter copy and paste jobs all generation long. Every game, every JRPG out there wants to have the success of Final Fantasy. The sad truth is the developers simply are not talented enough to make it happen. If they were, we wouldn't see a franchise like this that's been around for, 35 fucking years, still floundering in the shallows of irrelevancy because they can't get their shit together enough to pump out one good installment that makes people pause before they buy the next entry in the Final Fantasy series and say, maybe I ought to give that a shot. The people simply don't give a shit, yet somehow these games continually get made. I cannot fathom for a second actually willingly playing Star Ocean. Alas, it does have its fans out there. They're completely low IQ idiots who have the intelligence of a goddamn rock. I mean, imagine having something as great, something as profound and influential as Final Fantasy, a piece of goddamn history, and choosing to play something as low tier, irrelevant, and disappointing as Star Ocean instead. I would say I'm surprised, but these are the same people who reject true cinema and go line up and buy tickets to the latest Marvel and DC films. They're a casual audience who truly wouldn't know greatness if it slapped them in the face and fucked them in the ass. And it's for that reason that I do actually want Star Ocean, the Divine Force, to come out, because I know that every motherfucker I meet in the real, I only need to ask them one question to determine if they're worthy of my time or not. Final Fantasy or Star Ocean? If you say Final Fantasy, I know you're a person of culture, you have acquired taste, you've generally found success in your life, you're probably having tons of sex, you have tons of money, you drive a very expensive car that's completely paid off, you live in a luxurious house, you don't have to do your own dishes, you don't clean your own house. Basically, you're living the dream, the life that I live. And if you say Star Ocean, you're a filthy, ugly fucking peasant who wouldn't know greatness if it smacked you in the goddamn face with its 19-inch dick. I want nothing to do with you. You stink. Your manhood is the size of a Vienna sausage, and quite frankly, you are the literal definition of social reject, a degenerate incarnate, if you will. Star Ocean fans are among the scum of the earth, and I would never have anything to do with them. If you're a Star Ocean fan and you're watching this video and your blood's boiling and you're typing an angry comment and you just can't wait to give me a piece of your mind, fucking save it. Take your hands off the keyboard, stop injecting all your energy into projecting your insecureness over your shit-tasting games on me, and instead go pick up Final Fantasy and see what you've been missing. I'm doing you a fucking favor by hitting you with the truth. It hurts, I can see the salty tears in your eyes, and I can see that you don't want to face it. But trust me, the sooner you learn this lesson, the better for all of us. Just get the fucking game out of your house and play something more superior. Final Fantasy for life.